Where do you get these people from? Because I think that's what makes the ad. Actually, is the talent within the ad.
Yeah, I mean, this one in particular was a South African women's rugby team called the Lions.
Okay.
So most of them are professionals.
Well, it certainly looks that way. So let's talk about the concept, AD. How did this concept get born? Because if you look at the campaign, it's very similar. It's just the creative that's different. So how did it all come about?
Well, it's been going for about 3 years now, and we've had quite a few. I think this is number 8 and 9 and 10. I think in the series, and it was really just we wanted to come up with something that would cut through the clutter on DStv. So most of our stuff is montage based because we're showcasing visuals from the various DStv channels, and we wanted something that was going to be entertaining for subscribers that would just kind of make them laugh and let them come in the secret that they're a little bit special because they've got DStv at home.
Just the lighter side of life, really.
Yeah, exactly.
And your thoughts? Oh, I beg your pardon.
Sorry, it was really just to position subscribers as being different because they look at the world differently because they have access to all of these amazing channels, and that was really it.
Right. Andy, your thoughts? Do you like the ad?
I love the ad. I love the campaign.
Yes.
I think it's a great example of a big idea that has any number of executional opportunities. And I suppose one of the areas that is a potential weakness, and I think that thus far DStv have avoided it, is that when you have your own station to run your own ads on, there's a terrible temptation to have too much frequency and for people to get bored with the ads quite quickly. But they're very entertaining ads. I can watch them time and time again.
Me too. Colleen, why the need, how important is it to advertise to your subscriber base?
See, in this instance, it's sort of for us to show our subscribers that there's a lighter side to our brand, and to entrench that brand love. We don't only want to be serious and pump information and tell you what's on TV and get you to watch X, Y, or Z. We also just want you to connect with the brand and just laugh and be entertained.
And keep them loyal, because it's almost like preaching to the converted, but I guess it's a loyalty factor, isn't it?
Absolutely. You have to keep them happy and entertained all the time.
Well, let's talk about those rumours, shall we, about competition coming into the market. Andy, what do you think this will kill the monopoly, in a sense, if you're talking pay TV channels? What is your thought on that?
DStv is a formidable brand to come up against, I must tell you. And they've had, because of the legislative process, they have advance warning of new licenses being issued. And I think they've taken a very aggressive business strategy that says if we buy up all the good content, then there's nothing else for anyone to show. And I wouldn't like to be charged with the task of knocking DStv off their pedestal, I have to say. Well,
let's look at what are your plans? What are your future plans in terms of marketing strategies going forward, Colleen?
Well, sort of on that note, on Andy's note, we are very excited that competition is coming. It's good for us to be finally compared to something, because we do take a lot of flack for things like repeats, and we usually answer these based on the pay TV models around the world. And now finally we'll be compared with a competitor that will be doing like things, and pricing and all that sort of things will come into play. So we're really excited, and we think it will stimulate the market overall and stimulate new markets as well. So it gives us a bigger playing field. Right. And then, having said that, we cannot go into this without making sure that we keep our existing subscribers happy, and we'll continue to do that and strive to do that.
Let's look at, Adi, if we could look at the rest of Africa and advertising in the rest of Africa versus South Africa. What are the differences? What are the challenges, maybe?
DStv in particular?
DStv in particular, yes.
I think there are such specific markets. We have to be I know we are very sensitive to what is okay. For instance, one of the ads in this campaign where he gets the bowl of noodles dumped on his head and the chopsticks stuck in his bum.
Yes, I love that one.
We have a problem
I think a lot of women can relate to that one. It's the age-old question about, does my bum look, big in these jeans? Yes.
That, for instance, we can't fly it in Africa because it's perceived to be a little bit on the saucy side, because we're seeing a little bit of naked flesh there.
From a cultural point of view.
Yeah. So there are sensitivities. I think in terms of pricing and all those kinds of things, they're just such different playing fields.
Yeah, okay. Colleen, what can we look forward to? Can you give us a little snippet? Is there another ad part of this campaign that will be rolling out soon?
So there's 5 ads that we've just completed. 3 are part of the Guess Who campaign. And then, having just come out of a recession, 2 of them are from a stay-at-home point of view, talking about how expensive life is out there and that you can stay at home and have a good night's entertainment with DStv at a reasonable price. But yes, there are lots of different things that we've got in the pipeline, not only from an advertising point of view, but as a platform. We've got exciting things coming for our subscribers and the market in general.
Great.
Watch the space.
Well, and we certainly will.